What's going on, foodies and foodettes? It's your boy, the Big Bite, back at it again with another review. And I'm excited for today's review because it's going to be a fast one. I don't have to explain anything. You guys have probably been wondering, Wish, Bite, whatever you guys call me, why haven't you reviewed pizza yet? You live in New York City. It's the pizza capital of the world. Even people who go to Italy or people who live in Italy say the pizza is better in New York than it is in Italy. We run pizza. So we finally got a pizza for you guys. Now, I can't even show this in the frame. I think it'll spill, so I'm going to just move the camera. So bear with me here. This is from Russ's Pizza in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Now, I will say, in my opinion, Brooklyn has better pizza than any of the other boroughs. And the reason why I say that is because Manhattan pizza is really gimmicky. It's like dollar slices. It's a lot of discount pizza for drunk food near the bars and stuff. It's hard to find a solid joint in Manhattan unless you're going to like John's on Bleecker or Lombardi's or is there even a Grimaldi's in Manhattan anymore? Any of those three spots, you're guaranteed solid pizza. So I'm in Brooklyn. I figured, F it. Let's check a Brooklyn spot. So this is what it looks like. This is their margarita pie. I obviously show a slice up close. It's the margarita pie. Okay, I dropped my camera. That's cool. We rolling. The guy actually couldn't even figure out what was his most popular slice. He was saying that all of them are popular. And I was like, all right, well, you have to pick. Like, what's the number one spot? And he was like, buffalo chicken or margarita. And you guys know my butthole situation. It's probably the third video out of 5 videos I've talked about my butthole. So you guys are probably like very well learned about it. But I also wanted to talk about the scale. I rate these things 1 through 10 in taste, and then I rate these things 1 through 10 in price. The reason why I do it that way is because if a place is like the last place that I went to, the Indian food, if it tastes really good, and I'm like, yeah, this place is a 8.3 on the food scale, I don't want people rushing to it, and then it's like super overpriced, and you guys are like, oh, what the hell? Like, I wanted good food, but I didn't want to spend $40 on chicken tikka masala like I did. So the price can decide a lot for these food reviews. Like I said, the Indian spot, great food. That price is ridiculous. A lot of people were in the comment section like, I would never pay that price for that food. That food, that's outrageous. So this pie was $24. Now, I would say that's pretty standard. It's on the higher end for sure. It's definitely on the higher end. But let's see if it's worth it with the taste. Oh, that is New York pizza. I will say the sauce doesn't taste like much. And there's a lot more cheese than there is sauce. So margarita pizza typically, in my brain, is a lot of sauce with a few slices of mozzarella placed everywhere and basil. This is kind of like a lot of cheese, a little bit of sauce. Like this is like an inverted margarita. Typically when I think margarita, I think sauce, little cheese, little basil. This is cheese, little sauce, little basil. I will say the sauce lacks flavor. There isn't really much taste to the sauce. It's very watery. The cheese tastes fantastic, very fresh. I'll probably be on the toilet for about 3 hours tonight. And the basil, you don't really taste the basil. The crispiness of let me give you a little. The crispiness of the crust, the ability to keep a pizza this big, this is a large, to keep a pizza this crispy, this big, is an achievement in itself, because most places lose the undercarriage. Most places, this will start to get real floppy when you go bigger, but this slice holds up really well. So, make this review short and sweet. This pizza is a solid 7.9. I won't say 8.1 or in the 8s because the sauce needs some flavor. The sauce just kind of tastes like watery tomatoes, but the overall slice is very good. And I didn't explain the scale like I said I was going to explain the scale. 1 through 6, mediocre. If you're in the 6 range, it's extremely average, maybe even below average. If you're in the 7s, it's a solid neighborhood joint. It's not something that I would recommend you going out of your way to go get. If it's in the 8s, I would say I'd go a little bit away to go get it. If it's in the 9s, it's a must try. Take a train, take a bus, hop in a taxi, go try that restaurant. But pay attention to the price scale as well. I always list the price scale and the taste scale in the description box below. If you're wondering why I'm burping so damn much, it's because I just got out the gym. And something about working out with a mask on makes me gassy. It's probably the CO2. I don't know what it is, but it makes me so gassy. I uncontrollably burp after the gym for like 45 to an hour right after. But I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I won't take any more of your time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.